Hey, good morning everyone. It's Patrick, Monday, December 26th. I hope you guys had a great Christmas holiday weekend and you got some rest and recover with your family. You know, I really care about everybody, and so this time that you guys take, I really hope that everybody had a blessed time. It was just good resting and making memories. And I know that video I sent out from Darren Hardy had some good tips on how to make good lasting memories over the holiday season. So it's just really hope people took me up on that and had an impactful couple days with their family. And you know, this is the last week in 2016. I think it's a week that no one can ever get back. So it's you know, what do you want 2016 to be remembered for? We still have a few days left, and then we go into 2017. And you know, everybody goes into 2017. They set their New Year's resolutions. Most of those resolutions, they're falling off the tracks by the end of January. And so I think people have it all wrong when they say, I want to do this or I want to do that. This is what's going to be different. And a coach of mine, he told me to really be more impactful in those types of setting goals is to think about the end in mind. And one of the ways you do that is you look at writing your own eulogy. And so if you write out your own eulogy, what do you want people to say about you 50 years from now when you pass, you're in the grave, and how many people do you want at your funeral? Do you want 50 people? Do you want 500 people? And what are the things that you want them to say? And if we approach 2017 with saying, okay, what I do in 2017 is going to determine what they say about me at my eulogy, it's the end in mind, and it says, okay, I want to become a different person. If the person that they're going to talk about now isn't what I want them to talk about, then what can I do to make that different in 2017? And Jim Rohn always says, he's like, if you want to have more, you got to become more. And that success is not something that you pursue, it's something that you attract by who you become. And so if we look at 2017 and says, who do I want to become in 2017? Like 12 months from now, well, who's the guy that I want people to talk about when they say Patrick Clark is this, or REIG has done this? So you think about the end in mind, think about what you need to become in 2017 to really achieve your goals. And you know, something that's been big on my heart is getting in the discipline of my morning kind of habits and routines and having quiet devotional time. And one of those things also is passing that on to my kids. So my son this morning, he got up and he actually did it with me. And so we did this devotional that I think is really, for me, it sets the tone for 2017, the timing of it. And so what it was, it started out and it was a teacher and a student, and they walked up to this stream, and the teacher said to the student, he said, look into the stream and smile. And the kid smiles, like, what do you mean? He's like, no, look in the water and look at the reflection and smile. So he did that, and he said, now make a glare, make an angry face. So he did an angry face. And then he said, okay, now reach out your hands and open your palms. He said, okay, he did that. He's like, now close your palms and take it back. He's like, you know, what's the point here? He's like, no, there's a very big point, and it's important that we all learn the lesson of what the point is. When you look into that reflection, there's a smiling man back. When you look in the reflection with the glaring face, there's an angry man looking back. When you reach out and you give, it's somebody giving out, and when you take back, it's somebody that takes back. And so it's the importance of this is the law of reflection, and it comes down to, you know, as the water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the man. And so what's inside of you? Are you an angry person that you're glaring at people? You're going to get anger back at you. So I'm actually going to read a small portion of this devotional because I think it was really good. And it's kind of, as you do, so it will be done to you. If you bless others, you will be blessed. If you withhold blessings, your blessings will be withheld. If you live by taking, it will in the end be taken from you. If you live a life of giving, it will in the end be given to you. Condemn others and you'll be condemned. Forgive others and you'll be forgiven. Live with a closed hand and it will be closed to you. Live with an open hand and his hand will be open to you. What you give will be given back. What you take will be taken back. Therefore, live a life of love, of giving, of blessing, of compassion, of an open hand and heart. Whatever you do, remember what you saw here. Your life in view of the face in the waters. Your life is a view in the face of the waters. And so I think it's important to say, you know, what you seek for 2017 isn't like to lose weight or to gain more time doing this or that. It's, you look at like, what do you seek for your life in 2017? And I think it's important that if we make it our goal to give others the very thing that you want to be given, like smile to people if you want to be more joyful. That's how it works like that, because you start doing those things, you spend time in your devotional, and it puts stuff stuff in your heart that you reflect out to the world. And so I think the measure that you sow into others will be sown back to you. And I think that's just it's a story that is truth for people. It's how people work. And so I think if we approach 2017 with the end in mind, what do we want people to say at our eulogy? And what do we want to sow into other people? Because if we take the approach that I'm going to do this for others, that's going to come back to you in 2017. And then we'll truly be effective in our New Year's resolutions. So I think that for me, this sets the tone for the end of 16, going into 2017. This is what I'm going to be doing is just sowing into others and giving to others, because I know it's going to come back to me. So I really appreciate everybody's effort in 2016. I hope you guys have a great and happy new year and good rest and recovery time. Don't get in too much trouble. Be safe. Come back and let's get after it in January. Thank you guys.